Hello everyone, Jet here, and welcome back to my Vampire Counts playthrough, guys, where we're not having the best time at the moment, actually. We've had some fairly tough, grueling battles. I need to actually do some proper rebuilding of my armies, but no, things haven't been going as well as they should be, to be fair. We're getting there, but I've been struggling much more than I should be at this point. Just check I am on fastest, yes. I'm a bit worried the Empire's going to go to war with me. I've paid them off a big amount. If they go to war with me, however, I'm pretty much done. They will roll over me if they want to. I would be very hard pressed to defeat the Empire at this point. Simply because they're much more powerful than me. I don't think they're going to go to war with me, to be fair. They've probably got other concerns with Norsca invading in the north. But we'll have to see how this goes. I really want to push and get another gold mine from up north, but we've not really had a huge chance to do that yet.
Destruction.
I'm just going to auto-vac. That's a nice, easy, relatively easy one. Let's dominate the captives. Pull you back in. Okay, let's get Immortal Will, which is extra regeneration. Has to be used, but it's still quite nice. Radus is gonna bring up some shiny new troops for our army as well. I think I've got too many of these guys in, to be fair.
Odin, I'll take Shiva's throne.
They're not bad. I'm going to grab that for now while these guys are regenning. Radus is going to pull back and start building up a second big army.
Vampire, speak before I summon the witch hunters.
Okay, we're actually building that up quite nicely.
What?
I would like to get trading terms with the Empire. I'm actually going to try and buddy up with the Empire to an extent, which I know is a bit wrong, guys. But we'll see how it goes. Alright, just so I've had a load of comments on this mausoleum. This mausoleum is being moved over to here. It will just be moved over to here once here is ready to go, guys. I also want to get this one up so I can get myself a new Varagheist and some Varagolfs when I can. Where do we get the Mortis engine from? That's what I really want. Is that Mortis engine, because that is mass regeneration and it gives everybody around it, you know, replenishes hit points, causes damage to enemies in an area, active if it's in melee. It doesn't have, actually that's really solid. Okay, I thought that wasn't as good as, yeah, I want them. I want a few of them because, well, you can see they're really good, solid anti-infantry units. But I'm not quite there yet. I need to level up Drakenhof a bit more first. But we're getting there. I do want to expand more. As I said, I was going to go to war with the Dowie, but we're not at the moment. We're going to go to the war with the Orcs above the Dowie when we can, up here, to deal with the Red Eye, to get their gold mine, basically. Because they have a gold mine, but to do that I need to finish off up this war here.
My king, I am...
No, but what we will do... Yeah, they're still relatively friendly with me anyway. Join my confederation. In fact, I would like to get the Red Duke on side. I don't necessarily want his territory all the way over there because it's not the best position. That said, I could potentially pop a lord out to go to sea over there. Ooh. This is where I wish I could have a look at my public order. I'll take that for growth, actually. Yeah, my public order is actually fairly reasonable. You know, dump them. I'm really not fussed by bats. This there is where I really want to take. I'm going to push up that one. I'm going to drop them actually, just to up our income a bit more. I've been looking at a few guides, and lots of people just say lots and lots and lots of Graveguard. And maybe what I need to do is I probably want to start buffing them up, because we can buff up our Graveguard as melee attack. It's not the best buff, actually. But I think these guys do really come from their end game units. These guys are okay, but they're not really great. They're just little buffers. There'll be much better ones later on. Now, Mortis Engine, for example, which can get involved in combat itself and provides an AoE damage and a huge buff, a regeneration to everything around it. Yeah, that, imagine that in a gateway, guys. You know, while you're pushing through a gateway, while you're not necessarily the most damaging force in the world, your guys just aren't going to die, while the enemy will slowly get chiseled away. Yes, you guys can have a non-aggression pact, because you guys are quite big back there. Doesn't mean I'm going to keep it forever, guys. We are trading with the Dowie up there in Carrickradrim. But, you know, we want to deal with Red Eye first, ideally. Yeesh, another one. Yeah, we can deal with that for the time being. We can probably only deal with that here simply because we are in the settlement itself. I really do want to get that zombie dragon. We've got Curse of Undeath, which is greatly replenish the hit points of combatants. Active if casting. So we probably do want a few more spells, actually. Raise Dead is always useful. It's buff. That's actually quite nice. I know I'm mixing things, which is a bit bad, but... Okay, let's start pushing again.
I will allow.
Yeah, in fact, we're going to start building this one here so that we can build a wall in Eschen. Eshen's not necessarily... doesn't necessarily need a wall as much, but we've already got a wall going there. Once that's built up, we'll get rid of this. Radis is just kind of sitting there. He can be ready to bring a backup force if needs be. I could just throw a very... You know what I'm tempted to do is just throw a cheap and cheerful force of just skeletons together with him to throw at the enemy and pin them while the rest of my force moves into position. Basically, a lot of my army is effectively a meat shield to grind the enemy down over time. And I don't like that style of battles, which is odd, because I like forming a line in other games and battering the enemy that way. But it just doesn't seem to work as well for the vampires, though maybe I'm missing something critical here, you know. I do need a few more monstrous units. I've got some cav, I've got some monstrous units, and maybe I need a few more things like that as time goes on, but... Oh, there's enough vampiric corruption here. We're not taking damage. We should be able to batter that garrison down. They don't like me, unsurprisingly.
One rag.
You...
Hail. Do not be intimidated by the throng of... All right.
We'll give you a non-aggression pact you've been asking for so long. Because as I said, I can always break it later on. Let's up our growth a bit more. Oh, no, actually. Let's level that one up. That's what I really want to get going, so I can get away with dropping this. So I can build other, better things here to get better units. And I want to just start spreading my chaos corruption across the world. Once we've taken here, guys, I'm potentially going to offer a peace treaty with these guys, simply because I'm getting a bit fed up of that war. However, it would be nice to have that big central chunk of the empire in the empire to spread my corruption, but I suspect here is very built up. That said, here is also, it's a very key position in the empire. It gives me access to the waterways. Doesn't give me a port, annoyingly. It would be quite cool if it was a port as well, but it's not. Okay, reduce some of our upkeep. Oh, and they do hold Kemperbad, so actually we can push right down there if needs be, if we take there.
Wipe them out.
We're going to fight this. This is going to not be a very traditional battle, guys. This is just going to be us. Oh, do these guys not suffer vigor loss? They are undead. We're not going to do this in a very smart way, guys. We are going to charge and batter down their gateway, then zerg through, rely on our numbers and the fact that my guys won't die to really, really pound them, guys. Did I say that? I don't know if I will. These guys are going to go up the wall.
Living will join us.
There we go. Oh, so it's not. It's just a 200-meter range. I misread the way they sound sometimes. You guys are going to hit that side. You guys are going to hit that side. And now I'm going to put you three on that side and one on that side because of how spread out they are. Or not spread out they are. These guys should do very nicely up there because they do a bit more damage, some armor piercing.
Noble of the night. Blood frenzy.
Let's cast Leech on the Lord. Just on herself, so and we're going to start our great weapons will start hitting the walls shortly. They are being shot now. Why have you guys stopped moving? Okay, I'm pulling two of these guys out now to get on that wall. For the very simple reason I appear to have been abandoned by some of my troops. There. Charge.
I serve me. Witness true power. I
You were up on the walls. He's already fleeing, so let's leech him again.
Of years. Death to the living.
You guys can just fold straight in on them. It's nice, they're already breaking. You guys can charge straight up here. Turn and face then. I'm going to bring a couple of units up here to support against these halberdiers. And I'm going to send a vampire up there herself. Cast a heal on them.
Witness true power.
Oh, where did that turn? They were in the perfect position there to hit with that.
Corpse cat.
There we go. They're already cracking. This is going reasonably, guys. That unit's broken off and pulled back.
Mannfred Von Carstein. My cure is dead.
Your time has come. We surpass Nagash.
Batter them. May as well double time now. This is a fairly solid victory, guys. Let's rip that unit of halberdiers apart. Mannfred just bouncing through them there. That's a nice thing because we're providing a lot of terror here as well. We don't necessarily need to win on every one of these. And we have the master out, guys. So that was a nice, easy victory for us then. After all that messing around, those various battles, we finally get to this town. And it actually fell quite quickly. We didn't take too many losses even. We just battered them back. I said they took quite a lot of losses, let's be fair. One unit was at full health, but why? Why so different than last time, where this time we barely took anything, and we'll probably get most of that back from the settlement as we take it. So come on, loading screen. This is unusual on my PC at the moment. Could be something to do with the horrific temperatures we're getting at the moment, but I'm going to sack
Bring war.
and then occupy,
I'm right is mine.
because that was a lot of cash. Oh, yeah. Amass 10,000 gold, lose 5,000. Move character to Brightwater. It can be any character, so we might just recruit a hero to do that if we can. We can't yet. Soon. TM. Let's get the public order going there.
More sleep shines.
Oh, Okay. So that's a nice expansion to our empire. Part of it, Greater Sylvania. However I pronounce the bloody place. Now the question is, do we proceed into the empire? These guys don't like me, and they could potentially go to war with me, but I suspect they've got their own problems up here. Ostermark, we used to be friends with him, I think. I'm going to push in. Because if I can take here and we can get ourselves right into the centre of the empire that way. We're still going to try and stay best buds with the empire, though, guys. But it's a nice logical expansion. That said, I could just go for peace and try and get Karak-Ungor.
Do not waste my time with petty talk.
Will they pay me a reasonable amount for a peace treaty?
As you say, sir.
I will accept it for 2k for now. And we're going to go to war with them soon. Very soon. I want that gold mine, guys, basically. Yeah, let's actually do that.
Greetings. All you survey are loyal to me, so I advise caution with your next words.
Okay, they're still staying relatively friendly with me. They hate me. That said, they are becoming much more friendly with me. I know, technically, lore-wise, I shouldn't be making friends with the Empire, but I want that second gold mine. That'll make a big difference. And actually, if I can take the mountains behind me, that will be much better. Plus, dealing with the orcs back there will really build my friendships with other people, because they'll like the fact I'm at war with them, so we can work against that massive aversion we've got. Bring ourselves into the allied friendly powers, guys. That's what we want to do. Prove that the vampires are actually good. Just because we raised the dead doesn't mean we're bad, you know. I can't afford to move out of here just yet, because I suspect most of this public order is down to us. Military presence 10. So actually, no, we're not doing terribly.
The Ice Queen does not want you here. She always gets what she wants.
There we go. Let's make everybody friends. Friends and hugs, guys. That's what vampires want. That's all that we want. We want to be friends with everybody. Honest. Do you think they believe me? Here does have a fairly decent garrison now. Wow. A lot of crit goals, to be fair. Yeah, let's level that one up. Gets us a bit more income, so... Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go for that settlement with the gold mine. So we're going to kind of try and skitter around Kislev. We're going to push up the Vampiric corruption in Essen. We might want to move Radus over there. But obviously we want to, once our public order's back in order here, we'll switch this to spreading corruption again. get lots of corruption here and get that corruption spreading nicely. It's already spreading nicely. At some point we're probably going to have another war. You know, we'll take on here. We might end up going to War of Kislev at some point, but I'd prefer to avoid that. I don't want to be rushing any wars with Kislev, because Kislev make a nice bastion against Chaos when they come.
I will alone.
Ooh, Radus has leveled up. Always go for the Restless first, guys. Well, Hunger is also very good for these guys, obviously, hence why I've got it. Can we get into there without trespass? We can, just. Let's keep pushing our growth out there. I'm happy now. We are beginning to expand nicely. We've got a bit of extra territory, another region. I'm going to pursue that war with the orcs up there, and I want to check if they're allied with the guys down here before I do that, actually, because that would be bad. But I think we can probably take Karakungor hopefully relatively easily, then push into the mountains, work our way behind. We might actually go and take out the Slayers once we can, but what I'd like to do is push back this way. There are some gold mines down here. I don't know if we can get a benefit of the Gomril mine, but we can but see. It's getting stuck in the mountain.
Don't mess with me.
Damn, they are military allies with
Yes.
them. I got a derped. So a lot of people do recommend these guys for as damage dealers. Certainly the Hex Wraiths and the Cairn Wraiths, because they are ethereal, which means they take a lot less damage. Let's have a look what else we've got. We don't need the extra vampiric corruption. I do very much want that long run, but obviously that's not for a while.
Let's get one thing understood. I'm the boss here.
Ah, I think we can do this in a cheeky way. I'm just doing a quick cheeky save, because I think this works this way.
I am oath-bound to slay you, Zanganaz. But let's hear your pathetic
I join
plea
their
first.
war. I can probably even make them pay me to do it.
Not likely.
And if I join a war, I don't end up at war with everybody.
Nay.
No, they're not going to give me military access, but I can get 300 out of them.
All right.
And that way, we only go to war with one of them, which is a little bit cheeky of me, but you know.
Ready. Then go.
They don't have the best garrison. We should be able to push into them properly next turn. I want to avoid going through their territory if I can at all help it.
Let the thing deliver its vile message. As you say.
Here we go. Let's keep keeping the Empire on side.
Of course. What have you to say, monster? All right.
dial up that nicely. So hopefully we'll be able to get... What we really want to do is get this to the point where we can trade. We are steadfast. So we are... So people trust us. If we say something, we mean it. If we can keep pushing that up, we can actually get ourselves into a really good relationship with the Empire, which would be quite good for us. Oh, yeah, I can't get them just yet, simply because I'm swapping buildings around. Okay. So I'm desperately trying to avoid trespassing on Kislev, because I really don't want a war with Kislev. Not because I don't want to push that way, you know, they're a nice buffer against the Empire. I've got another war plan, and that gold mine will be very useful for us. And I kind of want to push into the mountains, because the mountains are going to... I want to secure my rear, basically. If I can secure all of here, deal with these guys, build up a second army to hold here with Radus once we've done that. And what we'll do is we'll push through all the... push through the bloody spears as well and batter them down. Though, ooh... The Slayers already seem to be doing that nicely, so we'll work out what we want to do once we've done that. But we probably also want to take out the Slayers.
It is night. That's macabre.
Sorry, Kislev.
The Ice Queen does not want you here. She always gets what she wants.
There you go. See, Kislev, I'm friendly. And we will be leaving this one here, guys. So thank you very much for watching. I do hope you are enjoying this playthrough. Please feel free to pop any comments in the comment section or jump over to my Discord and say hi. You can also find a link to my Discord as well as my Twitter and my Patreon in the comments and the description. Thank you very much for your time, guys.